Hello, everybody. This is Jack, and let me know if you hear me well. We're getting ready for a new instant reply done for you training. And please submit your questions. We make the agenda based on your questions. If you want me to review your account, if you want to set up your account, if you want to set me your Shopify digital website, if you want to set up your lead widget, just let me know what you like me to do. And also, I would like if you enter yes if you have an headset. So enter yes or no if you have a headset. Carson said no. Mark said yes. Paul, do you have a headset? Roy, Steve. Yeah, Carson, get one, please. Roy said yes. Okay, so what I was thinking today, what is a critical skill I master to sign up clients? And I even go a little bit stronger, Yeah, critical skill. I think that is fine. Critical skill. You know what I feel is my critical skill to sign up clients? What do you think? It's a question you have to think about a little bit. Huh? What do you guys think? Too hard question. So I feel um, that uh, I can I can uh, speak business language. Okay, I can speak business language, understand business. Yeah, understand business, understand business, clients. Let's say they call it customers. I also understand that police, but that's not really critical. I think I understand and making money. Okay, let's say ROI. I understand those things. And I think that to helps me to have good conversations going. Hi Kevin. So hi Kevin, do you have a headset? So what I would like to do is a um, couple of uh, I want to say cold calling, but a couple of conversations with you. And the goal is that you feel more comfortable to speak with business owners and say the right things to get a credit card. I'm not I'm not here to say, okay, you run for a week, for a month, for a half year, and then keep them pleased. That is kind of it's pretty easy, I think. It's pretty easy. But to sign them up, you need to kind of hit the nails a couple of times to gain that trust. And I want you to be able to hit those nails. So Mark, are you ready to come online to that I can unmute you and we getting started? You said you have a headset. Mark, are you ready? Couldn't locate my headset quickly. Okay, Carson. So please have it next time available. That would help. Mark, are you ready? No problem. Okay. Mark, are you ready? Try to mute you, but it doesn't let me that quickly. Okay. Mark, do you see an unmute request? I think it doesn't work that way. See, no, yes. Roy. Let's see, Roy, if I can unmute you. Roy, do you hear me?
Hello, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it works. Cool.
And actually, your voice is very clear. So,
Cool.
tell a little about yourself.
Ooh, what do you want to know? Age, gender?
Now,
Well, I will
you
tell
have
you
you
this.
have to you have to think a little bit. I'm a business owner, and you kind of want to do some small talk to
Oh,
gain the
okay.
trust,
Sure. Yeah.
and lead into your service. Huh? So it happens to be that you just came across me and we start knowing each other.
Well, hi, Jack. My name's Roy. How are you?
Good.
Hey, listen, wanted to see about your business. I have a way of helping you generate some very exclusive leads for your business, probably something that you may not be familiar with. And if you're open to more clients and business every week, I'd be happy to help you.
Okay. So what are you doing? What are you doing to help me get more business?
Well, what we will do for you is generate exclusive leads for your business, and we would do that via Google. It's not your typical Google pay per click where we're going to send somebody to your website and they're going to get lost for, as 97% people do, they go to your website and get lost and they're not going to reach you a lot of times. Whereas the system that we have is going to get you physically someone calling you. So it's not going to be a form on a website. They're going to call you looking for more information. How does
Okay,
that
good.
sound?
So let's do a timeout, okay? Roy, how many clients do you have at the moment?
Zero.
Okay, so let's fix it. Okay? So it's not about you, okay? It's
Hmm.
about them, okay?
Sure.
You don't know me. You haven't even asked my business, where I'm located, what I'm doing, and where I need help with, huh?
Sorry about that. I wasn't quite prepared for that. So I got you though.
You're throwing all kind of help to me, and it's perceived as the 100th email I get every day that they want to help with SEO.
Salesy.
So what you want to do is you want to listen carefully in a conversation. You ask the questions, and with asking the question, you stay in control of that call. And if I ask you a question, you answer my question, and then you end up with another question. So then you are back in control. So I like to be in control of the call, but I let them know if they ask me a question, I know the answer. So I know my stuff.
Gotcha.
So an easy way, so that is how I would do it, is where are you located? Which kind of business do you have? Huh?
Yes,
And
sir.
how is uh, that is 99%. How is business going? Huh?
Yep.
So, and that is kind of the small talk. But I give me a give, and then what I try to say is, so that is I'm sharing my style. Brian has another style, so it's not that my style is the holy grail, okay? But it worked for me, and I want to share what I know with you, so maybe you can have some points. But if you run in such situation, how to run that conversation. So what I do is I collect that information, and I want to say something what make him happy. Okay, I know that place. Or they won with football. My son has studied over there. I know family. Something the other end get excited, huh? That they, okay, now I like you, huh? You want to get that like you,
Yep.
and if at the moment you have that like you, then then they are more willing to listen to you what you have to offer. So it is kind of almost, you probably have heard that before, kind of when you want to team up with a girlfriend or so. You don't tell 100 things about yourself and don't are not interested in the girl. Huh? So you have to build up you have to build up the case, huh? So that they also start to be interested in you. It's the same with call is a cold meeting, huh? So I probably you understand what I'm saying,
Oh
but
yeah.
so it's the same thing. Your voice is very good. You have a clear voice, so that's all good. So it's much better than my voice. So you have that advantage. So let's start again, correct? So you meet me and let's start again.
Okay. Hi, Jack. I'm Roy. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Um, so where do you live, Jack?
Yeah, I live in Boca in Florida. It's kind of nice here. Where do you live?
I'm in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
Probably warmer down there than it is up here.
Yeah, this time of the year, yeah.
So, how's your business going right now?
Yeah, it's okay. Can't complain, see other businesses doing not so good during the COVID period, but we can't complain.
Absolutely, I understand. So, how long have you been in business now?
3 years.
3 years. That's awesome. Um, how do you? I'm sorry, I got stuck on that one, Jack. So I'll keep rolling. Um, in terms of what are you doing in terms of in your business specifically?
Um, we are a plumber.
Oh, cool. Okay, great. Do you service a pretty large area, or just pretty much stick around to in Boca Raton?
We serve, let's say 20 miles around us.
Awesome, that's great. Um, so in terms of whenever you're doing, building your business and getting new business, what type of marketing do you guys do?
Yeah, it's word of mouth. Customers are happy. They tell their friends and they call us.
Referrals? Do you get a lot of those?
Yeah, we can't complain.
Is it a situation where you would like to see more business coming in?
Yeah, we are 3 years old now. We have 5 employees. I'm still young, so I think we still like to grow.
Absolutely, that's great. Do you have any besides referrals? Are you doing any type of paid advertising or home advisor leads or anything like that to help grow your business?
No, I think it's all cost of money, and I don't like to spend money.
I understand. Totally understand. Why is that? If you want to grow, do you think that spending a little bit of money would help you, or is it just you're totally opposed against it whatsoever?
I'm here now. We're doing okay without a big budget, so you know, why should I spend money on marketing?
That's a good question. You would stump me on that one. So I would need a rebuttal for that one, Jack. But
Okay, so let me do it. Okay.
hmm
Uh, Hi Roy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
Good. Where do you live?
I'm just outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay. Actually, now I live in Boca, but I have a client near you. It is a lab business, and I know that area pretty well. He is a client actually for 10 years for me, so I know that area. So which kind of business do you have?
I run a digital marketing agency.
Oh, you're on a digital marketing agency. How many business do you have? Can you use more clients?
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit. If I would help you to get more clients, how much money do you earn per client?
You talking about on a monthly basis or yearly basis type thing?
Yeah, just tell me monthly, yearly. Just give me some numbers.
I would say the average value is probably $300 a month.
Okay. And for how long do they stick with you?
Mm, a year, maybe.
Okay, so 300 times 12 is 3,600. If I could give you client for $500, so you make 3,600, and I would help you get client for $500. Would that work for you?
I'd be interested to know how you would do that.
Okay, and when can you handle more clients?
Pretty much immediately.
Okay, and which card do you want to use?
Blah 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 da 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 da.
Okay, so you see, I get all I get those nailed down.
Pretty
90
quickly, yeah.
90% I get clients 90% in 5 minutes. I do, okay? But you make me a little bit hard that you say in digital marketing instead of a plumber. Now I had to kind of,
Yeah,
but it's the same strategies,
I
okay?
got you. Yeah.
So go back to where you got stuck on me, okay? And so I would say, okay, free referrals are actually the best one, but it doesn't grow you that fast. Okay. So besides growing kind of the referral way, you can also grow via Google because everybody is looking at Google for your business. And if you don't show up there, they will not find you and go to your competitor. So you have to invest a little bit to get found by customers, which you wouldn't get via referral program. So may I ask how much money do you earn per customer? And now you get them.
Hmm.
Now they will tell $100, $200, $500. Okay. Then you divide it in five. Okay. Whatever they say, it doesn't matter. If they say $500, you said $100. If they say $250, you said $50. Okay. Would
Hmm.
it work for you that I deliver clients for $50? Okay. How many clients can you handle? Let's say 20 times 50 is $1,000. Okay, let's start with $1,000 a month budget. Okay, I will send traffic via Google ads that you show up the first page of Google, and then you pay only $500 management fee, and then over time you will see if we can scale it and if you can handle all the new customers.
It's
You see
perfect.
how I turn that around?
Hmm.
So he said at a certain point, I said at a certain point, I am open to grow faster, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah, say then you acknowledge his current method. Okay, that's a good method, okay, but you have to invest. Business owners know investment. So that is the difference between Warrior Plus and Visual. They know people, they know investment, okay? I know it probably, but businesses, they know investment. They know they need to invest money to grow. So they're open for investment. You want you use it. Okay, it costs you a little bit money to grow your business. But if I get you an ROI of 5, what is the problem? Huh?
Correct.
And then you want to do it one more time or you're done?
Let me sit on it for a minute, but I appreciate it. Thank you, though.
Okay, so kind of you want to in a conversation there two are certain things. You do the small talk, okay, small talk, which get them going. That and that should result in that they're going to like you, then in that small talk you're going to all gather information, and more or less on a natural way. Then you going after, do you want to grow your business? If they don't want to grow your business, then there is nothing to do for you, correct?
Correct.
So they need to acknowledge they want to grow your business. Then you want to find out how much money they make from each customer. Now, for the conversation, for to get a credit card, I do quickly. Let's say they do. Let's say they do X amount of money per customer, and I will say, I will give you 1/5. I will deliver client fee. I don't know yet, but typically I can do that with Google Ads. Okay, I should be able to give them a positive ROI per client. Okay, client cost, and then you ask how many clients can you handle per month, and that would result in the budget, in a monthly budget. Now you're going to explain you sending clicks by uh, Google, and your Google ad fee is, now if it is, let's say, in home advisor niche, I would charge $500 per month.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is a lawyer or medical niche, huh, those have no problems to pay you $1,000 per month. They just
Right.
they are not short on money. They just want to see results,
Right.
and that works for me. And I do this over and over and over time. It's you don't need to be uh, you don't need to be a good converter. There's just the script. This is kind of the script. This the structure. I do the call, and um, so what is important in those calls is listen to their answers. Listen. So don't talk too much. It's good to talk, but not talk more than, let's say, uh, you should only talk, let's say, 30% of the time, okay, of the duration, of the call duration.
So it's more about asking good questions.
But you need to get a conversation. It needs to look
Natural.
uh, naturally, huh?
Hmm.
So I had the feeling you had to come up with the question each time, and so you were so it didn't feel 100% naturally. So it
Oh
needs
no.
to the conversation needs to look it needs to flow as if you do it every day, and it's so natural. And also, some people, they have problems with asking the credit card. They say, yeah, is that safe? Is it secure? Man, yeah, you give your credit card each day in the restaurant. So do you ask if it's secure? No, get over it and just ask. The
Hmm.
way how you ask determines if you get it. So if you would say, I know it is not secure, but it is the easiest way. Would you please, please, please send me the credit card? You would not get it. Huh?
Yep.
So it's the way how you ask it. Huh?
Absolutely.
So you need to be okay. That we do that 100 times a day. So get going. If you have a problem with that, it delays the process. You don't want that. You want clients tomorrow.
Perfect.
And listen to the answer. So that's important. You should only talk 30% of the call duration. Um, Answer their question with knowledge. Okay, don't sell bullshit. Okay,
Hmm.
don't hype it. Just knowledge. Okay, the facts. Okay, and end that answer with the question. So you are back in control of the call.
Makes
Because,
sense.
because yeah, that is now I have him talk again. I gear that call to some. Okay, what do I think? What I'm thinking here at this point. Do you know what my thought is at this point?
What's that?
How do I get a credit card?
Yep.
That is the only thing I think about it. How
Gotcha.
do I get a credit? It's all geared to get a credit card. The whole everything what I do and mention and so is geared to get the client. And how do you get the client? Is get a credit card. It's simple, correct? So
Yes.
you don't want to say okay, get them to that link and whatever. If I have the credit card, I have the client. It's no. Sometimes you not always get a credit card. It's not that it's guaranteed. Sometimes they don't have a good credit card with them. They have an excuse. Okay, then you have to then you have to make sure the call doesn't end. The call needs to end up positive, huh? So you don't make it a bad ending. But so Roy, make it me hard to get a credit card. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Roy, when can you handle more clients?
Oh, tomorrow.
Okay, which credit card do you want to use?
Um, I don't even have one on me. It's in my wallet in my car, and it's not with me. I can get to that probably, in an hour.
Okay, that sounds good. What is your mobile number?
615-777-7777.
Okay, I will send you text message, and you said in an hour I can call you back for the card.
Uh, yeah, you can give it a try, but I've got something. Well, I'm stuck. Well, I'm sorry about that. I've got to go pick up my son from school, so it's
Yeah,
probably gonna
that
be
is
later in the evening.
yeah. So let's say 6 o'clock.
Mm, we can shoot for that.
Very good, Roy. So I will call you at 6 o'clock and get this nailed down because if we get this nailed down today, I promise you I will start tomorrow and we are on the roll. Does that make sense? I will send you
Yes,
now a text message so you have my number. So it's all you're all good.
gotcha.
Okay, good. So if you had it on you or in your car, but there was no way I got your card because you don't know the number, huh? And you couldn't reach
Correct.
it. But I tried to nail it down that I don't have to bag it too much. Let's say tomorrow or whatever. Yeah, please call me back when you have time, huh? That
Hmm.
that has an open ending, huh? So to have a day and time makes it more serious.
Have to be specific.
Yeah, that makes it more a confirmation. Don't be shy to get a confirmation. Now, let's assume you now comes the problem. You're not contacting me at 6 o'clock with the number, huh?
All right.
So that is what would you do then?
I would pick up the phone and call you.
Yeah, he doesn't answer.
Shoot him a text.
Okay, what would you say in the text?
I'd say, hey, I thought we were, on for 6 o'clock to get you started. Happy to help you. When's a good time to get back in touch with you?
Yeah, that is very good. That's very good. That's very good. Yeah.
And until you get their credit card, you're not entirely at all worried about, invoicing them for your service or anything, correct?
No, you cannot.
You got to get everything going first. Is that like the next day maybe or something, or how do you handle that piece of it?
Until you get a credit card, I would not start. So that
Oh,
is
right. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
so.
I guess
Uh,
I'm surmising once you get the credit card, what's the step after that?
so there is a point that the client has a second thought and might not want to sign up, huh?
Hmm.
So that could happen, or that he's not convinced and he needs some more, need another, um,
I
has
need
some
more
more
time to think
questions.
about it. Or
Has some more
can you give me
questions.
more information on
Yeah. So
what
I
I'm
spoke
getting
with my
into?
business partner, spoke with my wife, and whatever, huh?
Hmm.
We got those conversations. Um, so let's say you had some doubt. Okay, so I got you on the call, and you have some more questions. Huh? So let's do this. So I call, you answer my call. Hi Roy, this is Jack. I'm ready to take your card. Which number do you want to use?
Well, I had a couple of questions. My wife is, she runs the house and she kind of wants to know, what are we getting into? What are we spending this money on? What is it going, what are we getting out of spending this money with you?
Yeah, I know. Happy you asked me before you give me the card. So what we will do is we will show you your business on the first page of Google and make sure 85% of the people that use Google to find the business like you, that you show up and they're not calling another business. So with that, you get more calls, more leads, more customers, more money, correct?
Yes, sir.
So our goal is to give you clients which cost about $100 each, and you said you make about $500. So that you can tell your wife it's probably around an ROI of 5. That is the goal. Maybe the first month is a little bit of learning and moment, but that is the goal. Does it make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay, so which card do you want to use?
Visa.
Okay. See, you have to work again, huh?
Hmm. Yeah,
Make it
makes
a little
sense.
bit harder for me.
Um, I don't know, Jack. I mean, $1,000 is a lot of money. How can you, assure me I'm going to get that ROI that you're promising?
Now, it's not a guarantee, but I have helped many plumbers like you, and I feel confident I can help you as well. So it's based on the experience I have with other companies. You live in an area. I don't have a client yet, so I'm very happy to help you. I have a proven campaign. I know what I'm doing, and I think you will enjoy already the first month my service.
Okay, so what's the catch?
The catch is that, let's say you are not happy in a month. We get on a call, we explain the situation, we go over it, and if you're not happy, we will just stop. So there's no long-term commitment. You don't need to pay setup fee. You pay for the clicks and you pay for the first month management fee. But I feel confident you will never cancel.
So there's no contract that I'm stuck in for like 3 months or 6 months
No,
or
no, no.
something
I
long
don't
term.
work that way. Okay? No, no, no. If you're not happy, we just stop. Okay? No long-term contract.
So how do I know that my leads when my phone rings that they're coming from you?
We
How do
will
I know
put
somebody just didn't find my website and they're calling me through that?
we can do two things, three things actually. One is, you mentioned you have no referral program. So when you ask, you can just, when somebody calls you, you can ask, how did you found this? If they found you from the internet, obvious it's from my service. We can do only the call only campaign. That means only the ads will show on mobile. and I will put a phone tracking number, and we know exactly how many calls you get. And the third option is we create a new website for you. Very, very dedicated landing page. Um, I typically do the landing page if you commit for a longer period. I'm happy to do that for you, but then the commitment needs to be from board then. So it's very open to you. So how do you want me to track the calls?
I just want to have a way of knowing, for sure that the service that I'm paying for are delivering, X amount of leads and customers per month.
Okay, so then we use a phone tracking number, and we apply call only, phenomenal only, and then you know exactly how many calls you get. If you are ready to commit for a longer period, I can look at your website and maybe create a dedicated landing page for you. Does that sound good for you?
Yes.
Okay. So which card do you want to use?
American Express.
Okay. You see all those objections, huh?
Hmm.
Now, why can I come up with those answers? Because I know my service, huh?
Hmm.
So knowledge sells. So whatever service you provide, you have to have some knowledge if they have questions about it. So
Correct.
what
So
is what? Yeah.
I was just saying, how do the call tracking numbers work versus, like, for instance, if you're setting up the ad in Google and you're using their phone number as the verification number?
That works too. Only with a call tracking number, you have it better recorded. You can send reminders. You have reports. You can send have them a voicemail. You can send them a text message. You have the call handling is so much better.
Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to figure out when you're actually going in there and managing their ad and setting up their account, do you use the number that's on their website or do you use the call tracking number? Because the call tracking number wouldn't be verified on the website, correct?
You can put the phone tracking number on the bottom in the footer of their website. That counts too. You put them in the footer of the website.
Hmm. Okay.
That's a
So
good point.
that's a little confusing, I guess.
Okay, so let's do an example. Okay, go to a website, just a regular website. Okay, I need a website. Okay, that phone number doesn't care where it is, but just show it in the footer. Nobody will call this number. They call what's on the top. You know, this is not a good website. They really need a better website. But if you put it in the footer of the website, that works as verification. So let me open a reasonable website. Okay, here you have very clear
Was
that
that
number.
something you were going to ask the client to do?
Yeah, or they have a web designer, or huh?
Okay.
Just
So that's not a
so
big deal. I mean,
no.
I would think that this number that just popped up on here is what you would use as the verification URL
The,
versus
yeah, you can, but if you use this number, then
you
you
can't do any
don't have
tracking, right?
call tracking. So
Right.
you need that in the footer, like here, whatever. You put the phone number in it, and then it, Google will can find that phone number and can verify it.
So how do you handle the getting the client to do that?
Just tell them put the phone number on the website,
Say
or
just say if you want tracking and reporting, then you need to put this phone number on your website.
correct, and
Okay.
I can help you with that, or you send them to your designer.
Do you get a lot of
If somebody
pushback from that? Or is there a lot of people that request call tracking, or does it matter?
no,
I mean, no, not really.
no, but if you brought up the point, how do I know, huh?
Hmm.
So you can do that. This website is not done by the company. This is a nice website, huh? They
Hmm.
have a company uh, creating this website. To put a number or to make change on this website, that's easy for them.
What percentage of people do you think want call tracking?
Now, it's all that trust.
Gotcha.
You are that because you don't trust me. You don't trust me, but as company, you said, okay, how do I know? Huh? So in the beginning, they want,
I'm just looking for obstacles, so
yeah. So in the beginning, it's if you can show how many calls you get, that will help you to keep the client for long term. So it's also in your benefit.
I mean that's going to basically be in the ad analytics or statistics, right? Anyway, that you could show them.
Yeah, in the call only, but the problem a little bit is Google Statistics. When they click on the call only ad, the first click, the number gets fetched in the phone, and the second click, they place the call. The first click, Google shows that there was a call placed, but there was actually not a call placed.
Mm.
But yeah, and on the second thing is you cannot listen to the call recording, so you not really know if it was a good call or not good call.
Or they even got it or went to voicemail or whatever.
Yeah, and they answer the call and so forth. So call tracking is better. You have to overcome to put that tracking number on the website.
Makes sense.
Very good. I love it. You feel now more comfortable to convert a client?
Yeah, if I'd had the script in front of me, I probably would have done better until I get have it memorized and do it several times. But
I
yeah,
don't. I don't know. I do this all the time without something in front of me. It
yeah, I mean,
just
I think it's once it gets to be second nature, for sure. You kind of caught me off guard.
okay.
Sorry, but
You do the small talk, just so that's easy. In a small talk, okay. In a small talk, you kind of do small talk, but you have in your head all leads to Rome, and the Rome is getting the credit card. Okay,
yep,
so you do small talk, but in a way that you want to get a conversation going to get a credit card. Then in that small talk, you kind of do freely where I locate. I know this place. I have a client. I know that school. Whatever you want something that they get that you are okay. That you are trusted. You have to build up that trust somehow.
the like, know, and
Okay.
trust.
Then you're going to figure out if they want to grow the business or they have problems with somehow to run their business, and you can help them with digital marketing. Find out how much money they make from each customer. You play the ROI thing. You should listen to the answer. Don't talk the whole time. Okay. Answer the question with knowledge. They feel that. Okay. They feel if your answer makes sense. And then after you answer that question, then after you answer that question, you ask them a question again to get that control back of the call. So
Perfect.
you stay in control. No, that you don't. I don't. I don't know. It's not hard, correct?
No,
It's just it is for me. I can do it. I can do it 24/7. 24/7. I don't even when I wake up. I can do this. Yeah, that's what I feel. It's not hard. It's not that I have to have three coffees and whatever. Huh? Okay. I hope this helped. I will share this document with you so you kind of have an outline. And if you feel okay, I need a script, you print it out, you put it at the cabinet, and yeah, and then each time when you have a prospect on the line, you think on those that order of that
yep,
call.
makes sense.
Okay, good. Any any other thing you want to cover, Roy?
I have a technical question.
Yeah.
I was setting up my first campaign in instant reply and did a test email. Um, to my Gmail account and it went to the spam folder.
Okay, so you with each account you receive a dedicated email server with no
Hmm.
history. So the first emails you get, you have to mark them as trusted. That build up the reputation. Send them to a couple of Gmail's account, mark them as trusted. Once Google see, okay, this is a trusted email, all
Ah,
next emails will
okay.
also
So when I
land.
send them to myself, just say it's not spam. It's, it's good. Okay.
The first emails will kind of Google Gmail has no history, and
Right.
so they might mark them as spam. So you can go in your Gmail account and say, okay, this is not spam. You send it to your wife. You send it no spam. You send it a couple of times to yourself. No spam. No spam. No spam. At some point, Google will
Yeah.
see, okay, this is trusted, and
Gotcha.
then um, uh, it will also land in other people's inbox.
Perfect.
Anything else?
We could go all day, but I don't want to take up people's time on other things. So
Okay, I'm happy that you came on the call and had this conversation.
thanks for having me.
Thank you, Roy.
Mhm.
Bye. Okay, what you guys think? Now I can look at your chat. Can you go over the calculation, the monthly budget? So, we need to come with a monthly budget. Okay. So let's say, uh, let's say he earns, no, what a business earns from plumber, 250 divided by 5 is, if I get that, if I get him for $50 per client, that business would be happy. How many clients per month? So let's say he wants 20 clients per month. So there is 20 times 50 is $1,000 budget. Okay. So let's start with that. Then, of course, you want to get paid as well. So you need to ask some management fee. And then for most niches, for the home service niches, I would ask $500 per month. If you do those lawyer niches or medical niches, I would ask $1,000 per month. Okay, those are my fees, and that works. Yeah. Does that answer your question, Martin? What is your success rate? What is your success rate? Let's see if I can. What is your success rate in having these types of conversation? Now, Carsten, um, I get the credit card 90% of the time within 5 minutes. Okay. And I had a conversation with Brian, and he had also those success percentages. Why is that? Because you need to speak business language. Okay, then uh, you need to come to a point that you are an investment and not in a cost. Okay, so at the moment they see you as an investment, at the moment you see the investment, that monthly cost is not so important anymore. So that is why I kind of did um, those cases that Roy make me difficult. So you have to come up with some answers they might have, some obstacles. How many calls does it take? Now, let's say you email them and you get them on a meeting or they call you. So cold calling is different. Cold calling, you don't know if they want your help, correct? That is different. But when they reply to your email, when they book a meeting, when they somehow they contact you because you contact them, but they reply to you somehow, then uh, then you kind of just have to show or prove what you promised in the email or in the voice script or whatever. So I don't do cold calling. It's not my thing. I don't like cold calling. So it's not my thing. I know somebody, if you are good in that, that's fine, but I don't like it. I like that they contact me after I send them an email or voice message or whatever. So, and there's another thing. So just say you send that voicemail or that email to thousands of prospects. How do you know which business it is and which niche? How do you know which business it is and which niche? You don't know, correct? Just ask. Just ask this as part of the small talk. Yeah? Be smart in the small talk. Hi, Roy. Thanks for contacting me. Did I send you an email or voice or level voice message? Can you help me? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Yeah, I got an email from you the other day, and oh, where are you located? Yeah, in Seattle, and which business you have? Just ask. There's nothing wrong to ask, but do it on a natural way. Hmm? Just ask. You don't need to know. You will it's fine to ask it and then try to find something that you have in common that okay, uh, I was at the Space Needle 5 years ago and wow, Seattle is beautiful, huh? And uh, and the other day I was there and it was no rain at all. So how do you like the weather in Seattle? Hmm? You see how you get things going. uh, Okay, Carson, I cannot fix this at call. So okay, if you don't feel comfortable to do the first clients by yourself, we can do this for you. It's only where is this done for you? Google Ads Management. So it's $200 per month, and you keep the profit. What do you guys think for my new homepage? You just released yesterday. So you should be able to find things more easy with the navigation here. Kevin uses my own page. Kevin, it's my sales. There's a lot. The digital marketing team is nice. Good. You don't have the same products, Kevin. It's no use for you. You don't have San Diego Vitables and Asm. You don't have that. Yeah, good. So with that said, I think we completed the training. So this is the kind of training I like. The training that helps you with critical things. The critical thing is get conversation going. Don't be shy. Once you get a conversation going, you will get a credit card. Just create opportunities to get conversation going. And with that said, I really thank you guys for your time and looking forward for next week training. Thank you so much.